Hey, how you doing, Durinde? Back with our Let's Play of Stellaris with Star Trek New Horizons mod. This, of course, is our Atholian playthrough. So we had our initial episode last time, and we've been getting plagued by the pirates. The Screaming Demons here, they've been kind of hanging out, causing trouble. So hopefully we can get rid of them at some point. They're hanging out in this system here, a system that I would really like to inhabit myself because there's a whole 6 minerals there. And of course, at this point in the game, 6 minerals makes a bit of a difference, especially since our ships cost, was it like 500, 315 to build one, and we're down to a single ship right now due to some unfortunate encounters with these pirates so far. So our goal for this is to continue to try to build up. We are working on a colony ship on Tholio right now. How is Fargus Prime doing? So let's check out their surface. They are building up their food resources right now. That's fine. We can't afford a spaceport yet, so that's about all we can do there. And on Tholio itself, looks like everything's pretty copacetic there. That guy's going into that tile. There's still 2 food left. So since we're going to have an abundance of food, let's continue to work on our energy reserves for now. Okay. Alright, so we'll speed the game up because we're basically just waiting for some stuff to happen right now, some research to be done so we can clear some tiles, so we can also upgrade our single ship as well. Of course, their science ship doing some great work out exploring the galaxy, finding out where we can go to colonize next year. We're pulling in a fairly modest 10 minerals a month, so we're definitely going to have to work on that. So hopefully wherever we're colonizing, let's see if we look at the expansion planet, it should tell us Fargus 3. Okay, so it's the other planet in this system, and let's have a look at that right now. Fargus, no, that's Fargus 2A. Fargus 3, yeah, Fargus 3 does have quite a few minerals. Looks like we'll be kind of suppressing some energy tiles to take advantage of that, but I think we're okay for energy for a while. So we now have spatial torpedoes. We may as well go up to the next level of torpedoes, and let's take a look at our ship designers. Of course, we have like 1,300 versions of ships right now. So light nuclear torpedo. So that does average damage 3.71. What does spatial torpedo do? Okay, so we're looking at the smallest slot, 4.12. So this is definitely a little bit better. Not a hell of a lot, but every little bit counts. So we can't upgrade our computer yet because we don't have any power. And I don't think there's anything we can upgrade power-wise. No. So we'll save that design. And, of course, we do have a whole bunch of destroyer designs. Yeah, let's trash some of these. We're not going to be using them. We're just trying to build patrol frigates at this point, just to take out the pirates. So, ooh, there's the construction ships. There's the minefield. I still don't know how I actually build one of these things. So, patrol frigates. Okay, so that design has been saved. Get rid of that design as well. So we'll go with the Hunter and the Lancer. I like the idea of that. So we have heavy nuclear torpedoes. They do 9.30. We do a spatial torpedo, 12. It's going to be better. I mean, we haven't even built one of these things yet, and they're already over 1,000 minerals to build. So it's going to be a pretty hefty ship once we actually get these rolling off the assembly lines. Alright, so our colonization of Fargus Secundus is actually happening right now as we speak. Can we colonize any more worlds? How much does it cost us to build one of these colony ships? Because space is kind of dangerous right now with those pirates. Spaceport colony ship is 245. So I guess we'll wait to save up for that. So we'll double check on our planetary surfaces again. Okay, so we have food taken care of on this planet for a while. So minerals is kind of what we have to work on right now. So, my friend, you're going to work in the mines. The Mines of Tholio. That sounds like a Star Trek novel for sure. Okay. And on Tholio Prime itself, Everything's still looking good. Do we have... Yeah, our population's going in right there. So where are we going to colonize next? Let's check out the expansion planner. 8 minerals on Inrani 3. 3 food. Looks to be kind of the best kind of balance right now. It's a Class Y. It's a Demon Class planet. It's the type of planet that we Tholians love, a Demon Class. So yeah, there's going to be quite a few blocker tiles to contend with. So we're definitely going to want to get the dangerous wildlife removal on the go ASAP. Because, yeah, there's 3 minerals in that tile. Okay, cool. Cool, so we have a plan. We still haven't encountered any other races yet, because they seem to be clustered in, like, this part of the galaxy. That's good. That means we have room to grow, room to expand, and that way, once we do encounter hostile civilizations, we should be set to go. There's an anomaly, failure risk 0. Of course, you remember last time that our poor old scientist pretty much failed every anomaly that he came up against, or she came up against. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers for this one, crossing my many legs, and hopefully, well, it's got a failure percent chance of 0. So there's no other option except for the scientist to actually succeed. So there we go. So yeah, you're going to be working in the mine and on Tholia. How fast are we breeding, by the way? Capital World. I have to look at this number, 1.2. It's not super fast, but it's okay. It's okay. Research, 28 months for that, 60 months for that, and 17 months for that. We are a little... Danger, question mark. The alien vessel above Divax 3 activates as the short-range scan initiates. The drone emits a nucleonic beam directly at Captain Zolstreen, which causes him to immediately fall to the floor. Number 1 initiates alert, and the medical team at first glance appears to be knocked out, but the chief medical officer quickly realizes that the captain is in fact sleeping in a deep REM cycle. Well, this seems familiar. It's the whole Inner Light episode from The Next Generation. Zolstreen is generating neural transmitters of unprecedented levels and appear to be having vivid dreams. What did they do in the show? I think they tried to get out of range in this show, so let's try that. The helmsman maneuvers the ship away from the drone, but even at full impulse, it manages to keep up with the ship and continues to fire the beam at Zolstreen. Captain seems alright, so we'll wait and see. 15 minutes pass as the captain seems to sleep soundly. The crew is uneasy about allowing an alien vessel to easily paralyze Zolstreen. We don't know anything about the beam. I know that they don't destroy it in the show, so let's go with that. After another long 10 minutes, the drone finally turns off its nucleonic beam. Zolstreen slowly comes to, surrounded by medical staff. The captain looks around and, as if seeing the bridge for the first time, reciting the names of the crew members as if they were distant memories. The crew fill in Zolstreen on what happened. The captain is stunned that he has only been asleep for 25 minutes. He has experienced an entire lifetime of memories living in a simulation of life of a long-dead planet. The alien drone created a simulation as a way to keep the memory of their civilization alive. Zolstreen orders the drone to be locked on with the tractor beam and brought on to the cargo bay for further study. An examination of the alien drone yields an age-old flute, which seems to have special meaning to Zolstreen. The captain has gained wisdom beyond his years through his time spent in the civil... yeah, our captain has gained a whole bunch of civilized experience and is now meticulous. Kind of figured you get like a little bit of society research from that, though, because he was kind of living in that simulation of the other society. And, well, our captain now knows how to play a space flute, which is pretty awesome. The Inner Light episodes... well, Inner Light itself, and what's the one that kind of follows up with that? It's like Duet or whatever. It comes like 2 or 3 episodes later. Both of those really good episodes, especially if you watch those back to back. All right, so Fargus. Okay, Fargus Prime is looking good. Fargus Secondus. It's like called Duet or something. I can't recall the name of that second episode, though. Okay. Colonization is complete of Fargus Secondus, so let's send out yet another colonization ship to this planet. And, of course, all our people pretty much have the same ethos, so we'll stick with that. Well, we have no choice but to stick with that. Irani Prime. I'm not going to get too creative with the names for this playthrough. I might get bored and a little bit later start naming stuff crazy things, but for now we're just giant spider people, and that is ridiculous enough. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings. Okay, so failure risk is 7%. Okay, so there's the scientists. So they are at level 4 now, and they have a 10% chance now of discovering anomalies, so that's good. Hopefully some great stuff happens for us from those anomaly discoveries. And it's really bugging me now, trying to remember what that kind of follow-up episode is to Inner Light. Anyway, duet. Picard has a jam and duet in the Jeffries tubes. It's very nice, actually, how they follow up with that. I won't try to remember. Oh, we need a governor here. Okay. So let's recruit one. And do we have anyone that's good at building houses? No. Micro Singularity, we've seen those before. You gain experience faster, so we'll want that. That will make people happier on our planets. And we're continuing to build our other ship, okay? So if I can get these systems colonized, that'll put us in a bit of a better spot anyway. So we're still only producing 10 minerals a month, so we do have to get those numbers up ASAP. Thing is, too, our borders don't extend all that far. I think we're working on technology for that, or we can build something that helps with that. Is it a spaceport build? Can't remember. Yeah, the border control. So we could, in fact, help ourselves by building one of those at this point. I'll see what I'm going to do there. Okay, so Irani is going to be our next target. We should be safe actually building some mining stations here, because if the pirates do attack us, then they'd have to come through Tholia anyway. Fargus is a bit of an easy target for them because they can just go like right across there. Okay. Someone gained a level, or scientists. Good. So we're at 149, 159. We're producing 11 minerals now. One of our mines must have finished. The Mines of Moria. Okay, so 2 food there. Again, let's get the food thing kind of out of the way ASAP. So we'll build a hydroponics facility there. And yeah, we just had another population pop in here. So food is at 1 now, so it will be 0 as soon as he comes in. So I'm just going to let him work that tile as is. We need minerals, and we also need food, and that's already producing 2 food. And that should bring us up to like the 5 population we need to upgrade our ship shelter. Can we upgrade this already? No, we do need the 5 pops. Okay. So yeah, that should bring us up to the 5 that we need, and then we can do some neat and cool stuff. So we do have a couple more technologies finished. Bunker, trait points. I've seen trait points come up second time in this game. Like some games, you wait so long to unlock them. So I'm going to go for that. And maybe we can take off the whole decadence thing, which means we'll remove that penalty for not having slaves at the moment. We don't have anybody to slave at the moment except ourselves, and I'm not sure we want to do that. Electroceramic hull. So what did we just finish down? Okay, so we're up to photon torpedoes now. So again, let's go into our ship designer. We're good with the torpedoes, not so much with the phasers, or tetronic cannons in this case. So these do 4.85. I just got to make sure it's an actual upgrade. Yep. Okay, so we'll do that. Energy's at -10 now, though. Maybe we can't do anything better than that. Nuclear reactor. That can go in any of those slots, eh? Emergency force fields, chance to evade. I'd rather be more offensive if we can, and this way we can upgrade our computers and stuff a little bit too. So let's go for that idea. It's not like we're building much of these ships right now anyway, and we'll upgrade to photonic torpedoes here. So that puts us at -2. So we should be able to add one of those nuclear reactors here. Maybe an inertial dampener too. Yes, okay. So that's our Hunter. And what about our Lancer? I don't know if there's actually much difference. Oh, yeah, one's a torpedo boat. That's right. Okay, so we'll pop that in there. Of course, that reduces our power. So we'll replace one of these. Okay, that should be good for now. 152 for minerals. I really got to stop pausing the game so much, especially this early, because things should just be able to run in the background fairly securely. So, Fargus. Okay, our colony ship is in transit right now. Good. I was wondering what happened to him. So it's going to be... We need, what, 249 to build one of those again? Colony ship, 245. Okay, so we'll save up for yet another one. So we have 3 planets colonized right now, but we only have 2 out of 5 for our systems, which is good. I'm glad we ran into a multi-planet system. That gives us a little bit of an edge. So we should be able to do these 3, and that should bring us to our controlled system limit. Haven't really run into any more planets that we can actually colonize. So yeah, it's going to be interesting how we grow. So our science ship, I just want to make sure it still has orders. Again, I kind of hope at some point that the maybe they'll add the auto survey technology at the start of the game for this mod. That's always such a great quality of life thing that, you know, it's having to manually say, hey, science ship, go to this planet, then go to this planet. And it's like, no, just go explore the galaxy. Go meet new peoples, new lives, new civilizations. So what Star Trek's all about, yo. So construction ship. All right, so we can now build mining stations here. Of course, we did lose a nice bit of stuff when we lost that system. But we won't be able to do too much until we can get our fleet numbers up. We should be able to upgrade these guys, hey? For 10 minerals? I can afford that. That brings us up to 63 per ship. Unfortunately, since I did send the construction ship down here to build that mining station, that means that that brought down our mineral reserves a bit. Let's check out our surfaces just to see if there's anything else we can do. So Tholia Prime is okay for now. Fargus Prime is okay, and I'm just going to leave that guy be for now. And Fargus Secundus, we just got to wait for that population to come in. Our scientist is leveled up to level 5. Excellent. So he or she should be able to take on any anomalies that they run into at this point. And we haven't run into much in terms of evil space whales. There's some up here. And our main concern really is the pirates right now. So we'll be looking at taking care of business, just like BTO. So 183. Ship maintenance is minus 0.4. Hopefully we can handle that. So that should put us up to 13 minerals a month. Okay. Game is saving. We're at about 17 years in right now. And yeah, I'm going to focus on the colonization efforts for now. And that way we'll get the world's producing minerals and stuff, and that should hopefully drive our military forces. So electroceramic hulls. Okay, minerals plus 10%. Yes, thank you, please. That's only going to get us an extra mineral right now, but that will compound over the course of the game. So again, ship designer. We're spending a lot of time in the ship designer, but I'm okay with that. So we'll, okay, let's look at this. Ship hull points plus 500 and plus 700. So it reduces our armor. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, and we'll do it with the frigate too. Gives us more hull points, I think. Let's see if this actually goes up or down if we do an upgrade. Makes no difference, apparently. Well, no wonder, because I didn't save the design. Save there. Right. So let's see if this actually changes. 76, yeah, that's a lot better. And looks like the pirates are coming to play. Inertial dampener 2, hardened shields. I think we got to go for that. We got to try to make our ships as strong as possible. They're coming into Tholia, though, which is good, because they're coming in right on top of my spaceport. And my spaceport should be able to defend themselves. Unless they do intend to move down to Irani. That's what they're doing. Okay, so I'm going to lose this mining station. That's what I get for trying to build it. Well, so much for that plan. I was like, oh, herp to derp, they're going to have to come down through here to get to here. Ah, well. As long as our colonization effort finishes up. So we will make sure our construction ship actually moves back to this system, because we don't want to lose this. It should freak out when these guys jump in anyway and do an emergency warp. But again, unfortunately, we're going to be losing the mining station there, unless I can quickly build a spaceport, which I can right now. How much is one of our frigates right now, by the way? 338. Okay, so our colonization's done at least. So we're starting out with 3 food here. That's good. That should sustain us for a while. Probably going to want to clear this. Don't need to do it right now, though. We get 1 energy and 1 mineral if we don't build anything here, so I'm just going to let that guy rock that tile for now. And since a single ship is now worth 76, I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to build a few frigates. I'm going to have to make the investment now so we can protect our assets, because it's starting to get ridiculous now with the pirates. 286. So that should put us at about 150 for fleet strength. Their fleet strength right now is 134. So if I have 2 ships, theoretically we should win. But I'm going to go for 3 just in case. So 338. So we got to wait 1 more month till we can build one. It's a new anomaly. Okay. I'd like to run into an anomaly that just like dumps us with 1,000 minerals. That would be spectacular at this point. There we go. Abandoned terraforming equipment. So we got a couple of special projects we could engage in. We're lacking 1.61 minerals. Really? Guys, just like use aluminum or something. Like skimp a little bit. You know, hire less than reputable contractors. Just get one of those patrol frigates up into space, please. You're killing me here. Okay. I just want to make sure that this fleet is our rally point as well. Research is done. We can now start genetic manipulation. Research speeds, society, plus 5% right across the board. We're going to go for that. Of course, I could start with the genetic manipulation right now, but I don't feel like we have to do that. And our construction ship is being attacked by the pirate fleet. Excellent. It's getting its butt kicked too. It jumped out, okay. Thank goodness. And they're going back home for now, okay. So yeah, if I can get up to 3 or 4 patrol frigates, that should be enough to dissuade the pirates. Solar Sailor. So we got a bunch of engineering research. That's good. I'll take it. Alright, so let's run that through our planets again very quickly. Station complete. Okay, so we have 152. So I'd like to have 1 more of those ships. And that should put us in a pretty good position. Tholia Prime. So we're coming in here now. How are we doing for food here now? We're at 1 food. So that guy goes there. That'll put us at 2 food. I'm just going to let that guy work that tile as it is. If I don't, I'm trying to adopt the philosophy of not overbuilding hydroponics farms. Sometimes I do it okay. Sometimes I ignore my own advice and forget about it. So, but I do try to make an effort, because like you can end up with planets with like 17 food and stuff like that, and that's just pointless as the game goes on. There's no benefit to it. You know, from the screenshots that we've seen of the Banks patch, though, they did have like a little food icon up here. So I'm kind of thinking like food's going to be kind of empire-wide, perhaps, with that patch. Unless forget. I think it was Banks, but it might have been Utopia. So don't quote me. It's like Durinde said it was going to be a Banks. It's not Banks. What's going on? Yeah, Paradox did release a screenshot. I think it was Banks though, and there was a food icon up here. So I'm kind of thinking at some point Stellaris is going to have a empire-wide food mechanic, which is going to be great because you can do bread basket worlds, and you know, if there's worlds with a whole bunch of food tiles, you don't feel bad about dropping down a strip mine on top of that. Okay, so again, we're just kind of waiting for our... Oh, I guess we're repairing our construction ship, so that's why that's dropping. Okay. So that will take us a while. We've encountered another civilization. Okay. Man, these pirates suck. But that's okay. We just gotta have a little bit of patience. Like I said, follow Axl Rose's advice. Just a little patience. Science ship still working away. We are encountering some interesting worlds. None of them we can actually inhabit, though, which is kind of a bummer. Rani, okay, so I'm going to leave you so we can get both those resources. Yeah, I'm going to leave you so we can get both those resources. Same thing there. Taking a little bit of a different tactic. It's like, oh, there's a mineral there. Either toss down a mine or a power plant. Now, and the thing is, I've been playing with the alpha mod for so long, and this is kind of my first game without the alpha mod for a while. And it's like, oh, how do I actually... Because the alpha mod doesn't have so many buildings where you can get like a little bit of both. You know, I'd be dropping down natural fuel converters and stuff like that in some of these cases. But, you know... I'm just playing it like it is, and that's fine. So our science ship's still moving about. We don't have the technology for a Corvette assembly yard, do we? If we did, I'd probably build one just to make Corvettes or frigates, in this case, a little bit cheaper. Maybe they don't exist in this particular mod. I haven't really noticed. I think they were in our... Andorian Let's Play, but that may not be right. 44. So it's quite a few months till any of our science happens. So one more ship we should be able to take on the pirates. Take out their fleet, at least. Do we know how strong their base is? Pirate Station. Can't remember. And if that's the case, you know, we'll start setting up some frontier outposts again. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to expand, really, because we're running into... I mean, we're spider people, so we need very, very specialized worlds. And, yeah, we're not running into any of these worlds right now. Okay. 173, 185. So we're still... let's see, we do 120, I bet 150 minerals a year. So another year or so. It's 2170 right now. So we're just going to kind of nurse our planets along. Oh, we don't have a governor here. Well, this is... I kind of wish they'd give you like a little prompts. Like, hey, you just colonized this planet. You'd like to stick down a governor here? And you can say yay or nay. Okay, this helps with food. And I think there's not much food on this planet, so having that little boost... probably is going to be a good thing for us. Okay. 8 out of 19 for our naval capacity right now, so our population is growing. Science ship's still working. Construction ship, poor guy's got nothing to do. He goes out, he builds something, then the pirates come along and blow it up. It's like the Mongolians in the city wall in that episode from South Park. So Tholia Prime... I'm leaving that guy alone. He's there now. Food is at 3. There's 2 minerals in this tile. Drop down a mine. Good. This tile, again, I'm leaving him. And this tile is okay. Alright. Unfortunately, I did eat into the minerals a little bit by building that mine. But once that mine gets built, and that population actually comes in, then we're going to be in a good position. In fact, I might switch these 2 pops once the mine is built, because we do have enough food right now to keep building populations, so that might be the smarter play, in fact. They'll put us up to, let's see, once you drop down a mine, that gives you, yeah, we're decadent. That's not helping us either for our mining. But this is going to offset our decadent penalty all the same. But we do need slaves. We do need to start to enslave some people, I think. We have run into a few primitive civilizations. Oh, I forgot there's special projects here. What are they again? Resume process or dismantle equipment. I think if we dismantle the equipment there, that's gonna... We don't need... Okay. So that's actually a normal special project. So if we dismantle the equipment, I think that actually gives us... It's either going to give us, like, science boost, or it's going to give us, like, straight-up minerals. And I could use straight-up minerals at this point. Like, a nice boost. I'd love to run... Like, I'm pretty sure the New Horizons mod doesn't have any kind of neutral trader races. Kind of wish they did. Because I'd love to trade some of these energy credits right now. And I don't want to end up trading to anyone who may become a potential enemy at some point. Alright, so we're at 3 out of 5. So, you know, once we get our industrial base going and we colonize here and here, that's going to put us at 5 out of 5. 1, 2... There's actually a whole bunch of... planets. There's rocky planets. Where are they? They're up here somewhere. Okay. Alright, so we're 297 now. How much we need for a frigate? 338, so we're still a little ways off. Rani... No, that wasn't the one. Fargus... No, Fargus Prime it was. Come on. Yeah, we should be doing 3. Now, that may change when I put an actual working population there, so 2. So that put us up to 15 at least. So we're building slowly, but at least we're building, and that's the main thing. Alright, so at the end of this month, are we still, like, too short? 38, and we are 26, so... Yeah, we will have to wait till the end of this month. And we'll build that final patrol frigate, and hopefully we will go... Okay, so what do we got? We got the terraforming technology. That actually might be a blessing for us right now. Reveals hydrocarbons, water, and silicates. Okay, so we have seen these things in the alpha mod. But we're playing just straight up New Horizons right now, so that's kind of interesting. So it has revealed those resources. Huh. So we'll have to see how that works. So yeah, now that we can terraform, actually, that kind of expands our boundaries. I don't think we can terraform... Okay, well, there's nothing here. There's nothing within our boundaries. Actually, there's this planet in the Fargus system. It's 2 planets, actually. Yeah, so we can start to terraform these guys. It's going to cost us 5,000, though. And what do we need to change these to? We, like, we can't terraform it into a demon planet? Okay, so what kind of planet can we sustain ourselves on? So what were, like, the 45% planets? So, let's check out the expansion planner. Rocky planets, okay. Yo, Adrian! So rocky planets, okay. Right, so I mean, it would seem smarter to colonize like within our own system, terraform. So can we change anything to rocky, alpine, Arctic? I don't think Arctic would continental work with us. This is tropical right now, so apparently we can't do tropical. We can't do marshland. What are you? Oh, we've met the Epsilon Menace. They are over here. And they are probably an actual civilization. Taylor Prime. Tellarians, I guess? It's Taylor Prime. That would make sense. Ooh, we can build a ship. So let's get that underway. And what do they have? They have the Epsilon, so they have a little mining station there. They don't seem to have a spaceport. That's kind of weird. I guess they have other systems colonized. That's what I'm guessing. Well, it's almost time to attack the pirates finally. That will be nice. So what kind of planet is this? Class Y. I need to terraform everything into Class Ys, basically. Alright, so 228. So that should be enough to take out the pirate fleet, I'm hoping. So let's see if we can do that at least. Doing 14 minerals a month now. It's better than nothing. Okay, so what are we doing? So we're still waiting for that. Seems like we're breeding really slow on this planet. 1.1. 1.1 there. Again, if we can get one of each, I'm fine with that. Just changing up my strategies a little bit, because normally I just dump down a one type of building or the other. So I'm going to try to play it a little bit broader than what I usually do. Okay, so hopefully we can engage these guys at a range. Man, we bit into that one pretty heavily. We still don't have shields as well. Okay, so we've taken out one of their ships. We have polarized hull plating yet, but no shields at this point. So if we can continue to damage them at least. Please don't lose another ship, guys. They're down to 67. Okay. I think we may do it. Looks like we're going to be fine. Okay. Like, I'd normally go right after the pirate station, but these, like, I have a ship that's right about to blow up, so they need to get home and get themselves repaired before we go after that. And once we blow that up too, that's going to give us a bit of a mineral boost as well. So now that we've taken out the pirates, I think I'm going to end things off there for now. Hey, if you enjoyed what you watched here today, think about liking the episode, think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Have a terrific day.